The green economy, or green growth, is associated with environmentally friendly development. It's also associated with promotion of biodiversity, low carbon and climate resilient growth. UNEP, the United Nations Environment Program, when it defines the green economy, includes in its definition improved human well-being, social equity, reducing of environmental risks, and ecological scarcities. For me, these are really, really powerful. It's also hoped by the people who are pushing the green economy that the green economy path will lead to the creation of decent employment opportunities, promotion of sustainable trade, reduced poverty, and improved equity and income distribution. So green economy is also, it's also broad, really broad. So for me, I think that green economy narrative is very appealing to the African continent, as it can address so many challenges which are addressing the continent. As you know, there is when you look at our production, when you look at the climate challenges, that the green economy would be an answer to so many of those challenges. However, when you look at this narrative, although it's appealing to us and it can be able to address a number of our challenges, it's not a narrative which we really own. This narrative, it's set by the polluters. They are the ones who are polluting, and they have not changed anything other than talking about this narrative, because in order to make the narrative work, policies have to change. The capitalistic mode of production and consumption has to change, but nothing has changed. So, for example, when you look at what the developed countries are pushing on us, for example, the GMOs, the genetically modified organisms, it's pushed by the capitalists, by the polluters, mostly by corporations in developed countries, and this is going to affect biodiversity. It's going to affect the rights of small-scale farmers to be able to produce sustainably. So there is a need also to assist developing countries to be able to adapt to this green economy. Developing countries and poor countries like the East African countries need, for example, technology to be able to take the path of the green economy. But when you go to the negotiations, even in the UNFCCC, the climate change negotiations, even when you go to the WTO negotiations, technology is not free. It's also captured by the corporations. So for me, what needs to be done in order to avoid these types of schemes is to be able globally, to rethink. We need to rethink the neo-capitalist economy, to rethink the unsustainable production, to rethink the unsustainable consumption. So the debate has to be really, really broad. So in fact, we need to make that broad shift from the greed, because what we have to do is the greed economy to the green economy.